So I'm about an hour and a half or so after surgery, which is just tremendously remarkable. I'm propped up in bed, which is completely out of the norm for me, but I'm graciously accepting it and following orders and resting and letting my body do the work that it needs to do now. But in the meantime, I'm also doing some work to help to encourage the healing process. So first step was getting nourishment in, and I had my first intake, so to speak, after about 18 hours of fasting for the surgery was 2 scoops of Origin collagen, as well as some Natural Calm magnesium powder. And then I also had some beef liver left over from last night that I showed you earlier, and a little bit of cauliflower that was well cooked with olive oil for antioxidants, and some mineral sea salt by Real Salt. And then I followed that up with lots of fresh water and a smoothie that contained both psyllium husk as well as greens, and everything was pureed nicely in my Vitamix, so it was easily and readily absorbed. So everything that's coming in within the next 2 weeks is going to be super clean and super nutrient dense. I don't have any room for junk or things that aren't going to serve the healing process, right? Lots of fresh water today. But I also took some really great products, and I believe wholeheartedly in supplements when done properly. So because I had anesthesia, and then I'm going to take a little bit of pain medication for the next couple days just to stay on top of things. I also want to avoid constipation because that could definitely inhibit the healing process, as well as the detoxification process to get those things out of my system. So I'm using Cellcore's Bowel Mover and Digestive and Detox Support. This is a product that I'm also using with clients on a regular basis and in my functional diagnostic nutrition work. And then I've also got, in order to make sure that I'm maximizing my absorption of food, I took my digestive enzymes here. These are by Pure Encapsulations, and they're really, really great and soothing to the gut, but they just really help you to make sure that you're using the food that's coming in. And then this one is the Microbiome Labs Restore Flora. The typical dosage is 1, but I bumped it up to 2, at least for the next week to 2 weeks, to make sure that my gut is kind of getting back into position, because I did have antibiotics during the 2-hour procedure this morning. So I want to make sure that everything is where it should be. I think that was all the things that I took this morning, in addition to the foods, the whole foods, which is really important also. So, I'm going to pop off, and then I'll come back and show you my other kind of movement technique that I'm using right now also. Okay, I'll be back in just a second.